Dear student, today I want to discuss about the genetic disorders. Sometimes it is very difficult to understand, but today I will discuss it. It is in simpler way so that you can understand easily. What is genetic disorder? Genetic disorder is a condition caused by any abnormality in a person's genes or chromosome. That is, any abnormality in the genes or chromosome producing genetic disorder. So, there is problem in genes or chromosomes. Now, what do you mean by phenotype? Phenotype means physical and functional characteristic of a person. What is genotype? It is the complete set of genes and alleles. Now, how can you classify the genetic disorders? You know, genetic disorders means there is problem in genes or chromosomes. So, it can be broadly divided into four headings, that is multifactorial disorders, single gene disorders, chromosomal disorders, mitochondrial disorders, somatic mutations. But most important for you is single gene disorders and chromosomal disorders. Now, what are the single gene disorders? It is classified into dominant, recessive, and X-linked recessive, X-linked dominant. What means dominant gene? Dominant genes are heterozygous with one copy of the altered gene are affected. That is, only one gene is affected is sufficient to manifest the phenotypical characteristic. And this is a gene, there is two genes should be affected for expression of the phenotypic characteristics. And X-linked recessive, you know, two X chromosome present in the female. So if any chromosome have defective gene producing either X-linked recessive or X-linked dominant characteristics. Now, what are the difference between a autosome and a sex chromosome? You know, autosome are the first 24 homologous pairs of human chromosome. That is first 22 pairs. First 22 pairs are autosomes. And what is sex chromosome? 23rd is the sex chromosome, either XX or XY. Now, what is the autosomal trait? Gene located on autosomes control autosomal traits and disorders. That is, gene located in the autosome. Two types of trait: autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive. Autosomal dominance means gene is dominant and only one defective gene sufficient to manifest the disease. In autosomal recessive is only one gene is defected, but it is carrier, it does not manifest the disease. If double dose of gene is defected, it manifests the disease. Now, autosomal dominant traits means if dominant allele is present on the autosomes, then the individual will express the trait. If dominant allele is not present on the autosomes, then individual will not express the trait. In order to express the trait, two recessive alleles must be present. It is called the autosomal recessive trait. X-linked traits are produced by the genes only on X chromosome. They can be dominant or recessive. Now, there are some characteristics of autosomal dominant. muted genes, affected person has one muted genes and another gene is healthy. Disease expression manifest in both heterozygous state, so associated and homozygous state, but heterozygous state is more common, and pattern of transmission, vertical transmission, because affected person has an effect, has an affected parent, that is parent to child transmission. This parent to child transmission is called the vertical transmissions. Generation transmission, disease appear in all generations. Risk of recurrence in pregnancy. Risk of recurrence in pregnancy. In future pregnancy, disease transmitted from the affected person. If one parent is affected, 50% of his offspring sons of affected in his pregnancy. So if this affected person, healthy mother, is affected person carries only one defective gene, but is it dominant. So if they are mating, there is 4 offspring. Between the 4 among the 4 offsprings, the 50% of children, either male or female, will be affected, and 50% of children, either male or female, will be normal. Now gender involvement, both males and females are equally affected, and carrier detection pedigrees show no carriers. So there is no carrier in dominant. Carrier detection progress to show no carriers. Consanguinity not required to express the disease. Mutation, there will be no mutation is common. So in that case you may not get the family history of the disease. This new mutation is more common in achondroplasia, the 80%, Apert syndrome 96%, neurofibromatosis 40%, and Marfan syndrome 30%. There is also the skip generation and poor penetration may occur. That is, if you take the history, there may not be any history of the disease in the family, or if patient is suffering from the disease, there is poor expression of the phenotypically poor expression. Now, some examples of autosomal dominant: hereditary spherocytosis, von Willebrand disease, achondroplasia, Marfan syndrome, neurofibromatosis, tuberous sclerosis. So there is many examples of autosomal dominant, but these are the few important examples of autosomal dominant disorder usually asked in Viva board. Now this is the pedigree chart. This is the pedigree, autosomal dominant pedigree. Here is first generation, second generation, third generation. First generation is parents. Father is affected, so the offsprings, there is 50% of offspring are affected, or 50% are normal. And again in second generation, if a son marries a normal female, there is 50% of sons, 50% of daughter, and 50% of son will be affected. So this is the autosomal dominant pedigree. So if you show the pedigree chart, this male affected, it transmits the disease both female and male, and there is a generation to generation transmission. So it is vertical transmission. Now autosomal recessive disorders. Characteristics of autosomal recessive disorders are muted gene. Affected person has double dose of muted genes. That is, 2 genes should be affected for expression of the disease. Disease expression manifests only in homozygous state. That is, double dozen gene should be present for disease expression. Pattern of transmission horizontal because both carriers parents have affected offspring. You know, carrier parents are not express the disease, but their offspring suffering from disease. So it is called the horizontal transmission. Generation transmission does not occur in all generations. Risks of recurrence in future pregnancies. Carrier parents have 25% affected children, that is 25% risk in future pregnancies, 1 in 4 sons, 25% healthy and 50% carrier child. This is the, if you think this is the father, only one gene is affected, it is recessive gene, and mother, only one gene is affected, it is recessive gene. So both of parents are carrier, and their offspring, this offspring carries the both defective gene. This defective gene is double dose of mutant gene, so it expresses the disease. But here only one gene is affected, another gene is normal, so it does not express the disease. It is called the carrier, and also it is called the carrier, and it is the normal healthy side. So in risk of recurrence in future pregnancy is 25%. 25% child will be affected, 50% child will be carrier, and 20% child will be normal, irrespective of male and female, because both male and female are affected equally. Now gender involvement, both males and females are equally affected. Carrier detection, pedigree shows both male and female carriers. Heterozygotes are carriers with normal phenotype. Heterozygous means only one gene is affected, another gene is normal, so it is called heterozygotes. Consanguinity, consanguineous marriage increase the incidence. Mutation is rare. Skip generation and poor penetration rare. Now some examples of autosomal recessive: thalassemia, cystic fibrosis, in-born metabolism such as galactosemia, Wilson disease, Hurler syndrome. There are many examples of autosomal recessive disorders, but these are the most important examples of autosomal recessive disorder. Now these are the pedigree of autosomal recessive disorders. This back spot indicates the carrier. This is carrier, is normal. So carrier father, normal mother. Their offspring are carrier daughter, carrier son. And if second generation marriage, carrier son marriage with healthy female, they also transmit the mutant gene or son and daughter, but these are the carrier, not manifest the disease. But if there is consecutive marriage in third generation, this producing affected person such as affected male and affected female. So carrier, if one parent is carrier, they transmit the mutant gene to his either male, either son or daughter, but they will not be affected. But if there is both parents are carrier, they transmit the disease to his children. Now X-linked recessive disorder. The mutant genes of X-linked recessive disorder located one of the X chromosome of the female, that is one X chromosome is normal and another X chromosome contains mutant gene. You know, the female person contains two X chromosome. So one X chromosome is contain mutant gene, it is recessive, so does not express the disease, and another X chromosome is healthy, which counteract the affected gene, so disease cannot be manifested in X recessive disorder if female are carrier. Disease expression, heterozygous carrier mother transmit the disease only in males and female carrier are healthy. So, if mother carries the muted gene, she does not expose the disease. But if she marries a normal male person, the normal male person, all sons will be affected by the disease. Pattern of transmission, that is oblique transmission, that is only male of maternal side are affected, that is maternal brother, maternal mama, maternal sister son affected, so it is called the oblique transmission. Now, risks of recurrence in future pregnancies. Female carrier, and it is the female carrier mother, it is the normal father. So, their offspring, what happened to their offsprings? If female carrier and normal father have 50% affected sons and 50% carrier daughter. This is the mutant gene, but it is recessive, so daughter is carrier, and XY it is male, only X is have contains mutant gene, so son is affected. So 50% of either daughter or son will be affected, 50% of daughter or 50% son will be normal. Now, father to son transmission. Affected father have all carrier daughter, but no father son transmission, because affected father contains only contains muted X chromosome. So this X chromosome is responsible for female gender, and female gender contains one healthy X chromosome and only one muted gene. So disease not be transmitted to the female, and female will be carrier. But in son and father does not, Y chromosome is normal. So father cannot transmit the disease to their son. Gender involvement, only male are affected, but females may be affected sometimes in following conditions. So affected male, if affected male marry carrier female, or female with one copy of chromosome, X chromosome, like Turner syndrome, or due to leuganization. You know, there is two chromosomes in female, one is active, another is inactive. If active X chromosome is become inactive, it is called the leuganization. In that case, female may suffer from the disease. Carrier detection. Genetics show heterogeneous female are carriers. Now, some example of X-linked recessive: hemophilia, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, G6PD deficiency, Fragile X syndrome, Hunter syndrome, adrenoleukodystrophy, Alport syndrome. Many examples, but these are the few important examples. Now, these are the high incidence. You know, X-linked diseases were firstly discovered in the royal families of Europe. This is the pedigree chart. This is the pedigree of X-linked disorder. Father is affected, mother is normal. So this father transmit the muted gene all his daughters. So daughter will be carrier. But this affected father does not transmit the disease or muted gene to his son. It is first generation, second generation, third generation. Male is affected male, and this is the carrier mother. They have affected male. This is also the carrier mother, affected male. So carrier mother sufferer are male. Now X-linked dominant. Muted genes located on the X chromosome of either male or female, but this gene is dominant, so only one gene is affected, a muted gene is sufficient to express the disease. This expression, all persons, whether male or female, carrying the affected gene will express the disease. The trait manifests whether in heterozygous or homozygous female and heterozygous male. That is, only one dose of muted gene is sufficient to express the disease. Pattern of transmission, no specific pattern of transmission. Now, risks of recurrence in future pregnancy. This is the affected female because this X chromosome contains dominant gene, dominant mutant gene, so she will express the disease, and normal father, so their son and daughter will be affected. So affected daughter and affected son. So 50% of daughter and 50% son will be affected, and 50% of daughter and 50% of son will be normal. Now, father to son transmission. Affected father transmit the trait to all daughters. So all daughter will be sufferer because this gene is dominant gene, but never to his sons. Never to his sons. The XX normal mother, XY, this X is muted dominant gene, so the father will be affected. So in that case, the all females are affected because all females carry the muted gene from the father, and all females are affected. But here all males are free because Y chromosome is normal. Now gender involvement, all persons, whether male or female, will be affected. Carrier detection, pedigree shows no carriers. Examples are, few examples: vitamin D resistant ricket, orofaciodigital syndrome, incontinentia pigmenti, Rett syndrome. So in Viva board, we ask some questions there. What are the single gene disorder? Your answer is autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, X-linked recessive, X-linked dominant disorders. Tell me some examples. So you should read this thoroughly and give the example in Viva board. Sometimes we request you to draw a pedigree of autosomal dominant or X-linked recessive disorder. These are the X-linked dominant inheritance pedigree. Father is affected, mother is normal. This father contains dominant gene, so it transmits the both his son and daughter. So all son and daughter will be affected. 50% son and 50% daughter will be affected. Here only because it is dominant gene, only X chromosome contains muted gene, Y will be normal. So affected father transmit the disease to his daughter, not his son. So all sons are normal, all daughter will be affected. Here the affected daughter give rise to affected daughter and affected son. So in an affected female, affected mother transmit the both disease to his sons and daughter. Again, in third generation, this male is affected, only transmit the disease to his daughter, not son. So affected father only transmit the disease to his daughter, not his son. But affected mother transmit the disease to his daughter and sons. So dear student, here about the single gene disorders, and you should read thoroughly, and then you can understand easily.